For more than 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has risen from the desert like an unanswered question carved in stone. Many speak of aliens and lost magic, but the real story is far more powerful, written in numbers, discipline, and human sacrifice. This is not simply a tomb. It is one of the largest mega projects in human history, 2.3 million stone blocks, a height rivaling a modern 50-story skyscraper, and a cost equivalent to over $10 billion today. And behind every block, the sweat, blood, and broken bodies of more than 30,000 workers under a merciless 45-degree sun. One misstep, one failed calculation, and the greatest construction site on Earth could become a mass grave. How did a Bronze Age civilization without steel or engines achieve something that still humbles modern engineering? With the power of AI, let us peel back the sand and return to the moment it began. The will of a god, the first mega budget, 2580 BC. The crown is placed upon the head of Pharaoh Khufu. In that instant, a command is issued that will consume an empire, the creation of his eternal house. Through modern eyes, this is not a burial project. It is a national mobilization, a state-level investment on a scale that would terrify today's billionaires. The stone alone would cost over $1 billion. Transporting 80-ton granite blocks from Aswan would rival the logistics of a modern military campaign. Feeding and sustaining 30,000 workers for 20 years would demand billions more. Khufu did not spend his wealth on palaces or pleasure. He spent the entire economic power of Egypt to purchase immortality. Every stone carried the weight of a nation's resources and the will of a god-king. Sweat, bone, and relentless labor. AI reconstructs a city of workers, craftsmen, engineers, and farmers serving in rotating shifts. Not chained slaves, but citizens paying their taxes with their bodies. No cranes, no engines, only ropes, ramps, and raw human strength. 2.5-ton blocks were dragged across wooden sleds, lubricated with water and animal fat. Hands bled, spines shattered, heat dissolved flesh. In the workers' cemeteries, skeletons still testify. Crushed vertebrae, shattered joints, bones never allowed to heal. From a modern safety perspective, this project would be shut down instantly. Yet greatness here was built upon the slow destruction of the human body. Every gleaming stone hides a silent name, precision that defies time. Then comes the true miracle. Not strength, but intellect. Granite blocks weighing up to 80 tons were lifted more than 70 meters into the air. AI simulations now suggest internal spiral ramps and counterweight systems hidden within the pyramid's core. A stone machine of astonishing complexity. The base perimeter stretches nearly 1 kilometer. Yet the difference between its sides is less than 6 centimeters. Aligned to true north with an error of only 0.05 degrees. Joints so precise that not even a sheet of paper can pass between them. With copper tools, rope, and stars, they achieved accuracy that rivals laser-guided construction. This was not just architecture. It was mathematics turned into stone. The economy that fed a wonder. To sustain this colossal operation, Egypt became a single supply engine. Every day, tons of meat, mountains of bread, rivers of beer, the main source of calories and morale. The annual food cost alone would equal hundreds of millions in modern currency. In total, nearly a quarter of the kingdom's entire GDP was poured into this one monument. The pyramid was not built from stone alone. It was built from the economic heartbeat of a civilization, the diamond of the desert. When construction ended around 2560 BC, the pyramid did not look as it does today. It blazed. Its surface was clad in polished white limestone, reflecting sunlight like a colossal mirror. At its summit, a golden capstone crowned the structure, turning the first rays of dawn into a pillar of fire that seemed to connect earth and sky. From miles away, it would have shone like a man-made star in the desert, a declaration of absolute power. A challenge to time itself. Legacy. Was it worth it? An empire's wealth. Tens of thousands of broken bodies. Decades of relentless labor. Yet 4,500 years later, while kingdoms, religions, and empires have vanished into dust, this monument still stands. Unmoved, undefeated. The Great Pyramid is no longer just Khufu's tomb. It is proof that when human will, knowledge, and collective sacrifice converge, humanity can touch eternity. And now I leave you with the same question history leaves us. If you held absolute power and limitless wealth, would you spend it all to build something that could defy time itself?